Your brain has a bug, not a flaw, a feature. And for more than a century, companies have learned exactly how to use it against you. Most people think they're broke because of bad luck, poor decisions, or not earning enough money. But the truth is much stranger. The same instinct that helped your ancestors survive thousands of years ago is now quietly draining your bank account. The system isn't simply convincing you to spend more, it's convincing your brain that your future self doesn't matter. Behavioral economists call this present bias. It's the tendency to value rewards today far more than rewards tomorrow, even when waiting would clearly leave you better off. Imagine someone offers you $10 today or $15 in a month. Most people take the 10 immediately. Yet if the same choice is pushed into the future, $10 in 1 year or $15 in 13 months, many people suddenly decide to wait. The reward hasn't changed. The waiting time hasn't changed. Only one thing has changed: your brain no longer sees the decision as happening right now. From an evolutionary standpoint, this made perfect sense. For most of human history, tomorrow wasn't guaranteed. Food in your hand today was worth more than the promise of more food next season because you might not survive long enough to collect it. Evolution rewarded those who grabbed the certain reward. That instinct is still wired into your brain. The problem is that your brain evolved for survival, not for modern finance. Your ancestors never dealt with credit cards, subscription servicers, or one-click online shopping. But today's economy is built around the same instincts that once kept humans alive. Think about a credit card. The moment you buy something, you receive the reward immediately. The excitement, the convenience, the dopamine. But the pain of paying doesn't arrive until weeks later. Your brain celebrates today and ignores tomorrow. Buy now, pay later. Services push this even further. Instead of showing you a $200 purchase, they show you 4 easy payments of $50. Suddenly, an expensive purchase feels harmless, not because it actually is, but because your brain only sees the smallest piece of the price. Companies also manipulate something psychologists call anchoring. Imagine walking into a store and seeing a jacket marked down from $200 to $99. Your brain doesn't evaluate whether the jacket is actually worth $99. It compares 99 to 200 and instantly feels like it's getting a bargain. That original number becomes an anchor, even if it was never the jacket's true value. Online stores, restaurants, car dealerships, and subscription services use this principle every day. They're not just selling products, they're shaping how your brain perceives value. Now combine present bias with anchoring. One makes future consequences feel distant. The other changes what feels like a fair price. Together, they create the perfect environment for impulsive spending. A few subscriptions don't feel expensive because they're measured monthly instead of yearly. A small installment payment doesn't feel like debt because it's separated into tiny pieces. One purchase doesn't seem dangerous, but dozens of small decisions eventually become a mountain of payments. The surprising part is that companies don't need to lie. Most of the information is right in front of you. The monthly payment, the interest rate, the renewal date, the total cost. The system works because it understands something about human psychology that most people never notice. We don't make financial decisions with spreadsheets, we make them with emotions. So how do you fight something that's built into your own brain? Not with willpower. Willpower is weakest in the exact moment temptation appears. Instead, change the timing. Automate your savings the moment your paycheck arrives. Decide how much you'll invest before you're tempted to spend it. Remove your saved credit card from shopping apps. When you see a discount, ask yourself one question. If nobody showed me the original price, what would I actually pay for this? Those small changes force your brain to think instead of react. The bug never disappears. It helped your ancestors survive, and it's still part of who you are. But once you recognize it, something changes. You stop confusing urgency with importance, you stop mistaking discounts for value, and you stop treating your future self like a stranger. Your brain has a bug, not a flaw, a feature. The only question is this: now that you know where it is, who gets to press it next? You? Or someone trying to sell you something?